Hello, it's Prince Easy, and well, let's get to it, right? Hmm, uh, it's quite interesting content. You should take a look. So, well, it's a good move. Appreciate it even, yeah. But one thing to add upon that, it seems to be even a tendency, even for the Japanese, yeah. We are one of their biggest consumers when it comes to motor vehicles and stuff like that. But in reality, when they are making these vehicles, they do not really take Africans into consideration, not just Africa, Africans, right? Because we are biologically different from the Japanese and the Chinese and the Russians and the Americans and the British. So, for good business sake, your manufacturers should take that approach, yeah. Because as of now, it seems like we are doing business with one hand tied to the back, and that's the issue, you know. So yeah. Mm. Now I'm starting to see these machines pop up, right, on top of tall high-rise buildings. Well, like I said, they always try to destabilize the system. They always do, right? They always do. We talked about fine examples here, if you remember, right? We talked about them planning to take out owls, right? But all of these little escalations will just lead to their punishment, right? Now this is what being drunk looks like, right? So counter psyop to the Japanese effort. So they just had this guy wilding out there, man. More propaganda, I guess. Well, it's to be expected, you know. It's not supposed to be easy. You know, they have inserted these people in these places of power with the intent to continue their influence. Yeah. Shall get back to that. So, this, mm, shall get back to that too. Mm. We need to add a couple more, like two of them over there. Ramaphosa and the guy from Ethiopia. So, getting back to what I said, I'll get back to. Um, Things were said, things were done, things were planned. Well, I want you to make peace. Yeah. You guys and you guys need to make peace, right? soon, immediately. Apologize and move on, right? Oh, on that list, add one more, right? So we have Ethiopia, we have that guy, we have the Kenya, and then of course there is this. They can say this because they have a economic stronghold, right? Economic stronghold on the country. That's why they can say these things and they can come up with these ideas and not even involve the citizens themselves. It's okay. This is very unfortunate. Imagine trying to find news about this. Where would you even start searching? But apparently, they're doing drills. I'll show you some. Eh? That's a trigger word right there. Saudi, 9/11, suspect. Demon, White House. Oh my God. The war is festering. It's not to a point. Eh? Here they go, trying to what? You didn't really leave. You left them with debts. So there is no legacy to be spoken of. Those things are still continuing today. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Shocker. We did not see this coming at all. On the down low, right? So, you guys, you tribes, the big ones at least. Eh? So, yeah, trying to stay informed. So, why is this a problem? Because of, you see that? You see that? That is why, right? And this, I think, needs to be exposed. It needs to be front and center. What these guys are planning, right? I shall sum it up uh, into a war strategy, right? You see that? You see that? You see how that flag is shaped? You know why it's like that? If you know, you know. Well, that stand needs to be paid attention to, meaning its maintenance. So what? If the verdict comes guilty, will he be jailed or what? Yeah, that's hard work. That's hard work. It's a lie. Back in the days, this has been popping up everywhere that I look for some reason. And I thought, it is quite interesting history. Well, we were everywhere. This is connected to this. Okay, I'll tell you how. Right? Just giving you the headlines and not saying a lot because I think it speaks for itself. Yeah. We try to push the agenda even to young boys who are really engaging in video games, and they're trying to influence them and spoil them, agreeing to their agendas, man. You should see their trailer. It's so quote unquote woke. What does dustborn mean? Dust. Well, they say life comes from space dust or ooze or stardust rather. This is the theft. But why are they 7? That's why people don't ask themselves, why are these 7 of them? Why? They're supposed to be 12. School, tribula. So was she tiny, invisible, or what? They should tell us so as we can correct it. Maybe she should be wearing some reflector vest or something so as she can be seen. Because how was she passed over? This is freaking intentional. Diabolical bastards. They done traumatized this little girl. It's alright though. It's alright though. It's alright. Well, this is just another kickoff to another weaponry being deployed on man. Why do they want him? Because people have been programmed to believe that in the past there are some diseases that are frozen. Diseases that are frozen in the ice, and if you consume this you might die, right? And that coincides with these 2 scientists that were looking for past diseases, a wife and a husband, looking for past diseases in this in these ice sheets. I want to say that because of global warming, we gotta be prepared to combat any new parasite released from this ice. See, that's a proper scapegoat right there. Right now they can do whatever they want, and nothing happens to them. Right? That's what they think, at least, right? So this is the prophecy. Jeremiah 16, this is what is soon, like yesterday, supposed to happen, right? Fishers and hunters. And of course, what are they afraid of? And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land, they have filled my inheritance with carcasses, and their detestable and abominable things. Right? Detestable and abominable things. This is what they have done to us. Right? So this is their mistake. They came here, they killed a lot of people, and they filled the land with detestable and abominable things. Right? Abominable meaning any deviation from creation, ideologically and literally. Right? Talking about genetic manipulation and stuff like that. They have filled our land with these things, right? And the fact is, they're going to be paid double. If 50 million of us died, 100 million of them will die. Right? And these are the days of affliction. And the Gentiles shall recognize and understand one thing. Once they know their mistake, they shall say, okay, our fathers, what our inheritance, we thought our inheritance was, that we got from our fathers, was just lies, vanity, and things that did not profit them in any way. And that's the realization that is going to hit them soon. Right? When they realize that all they have inherited are lies, vanity, and things that had no profit to them in the long run or the short run. Right? So I need fishermen and hunters. That's what I need. So let's get back to it. This right here. So well, let me tell you a little thing, right? So these people, these synagogue of Satan, right? The people in the Middle East over there, they are planning to exit. They are planning to exit that location, right? And they have systematically sent out agents of chaos to start situations, or basically to pave way for their acceptance, right? So let me find my right? So they have situations over here, they had a situation over here, they have a situation over here, and of course why these locations? I don't know why they chose them, but seems to be very strategic, right? Like in Ethiopia, they have basically created a situation where literally the Ethiopians are looking to be accepted into this cult of those people who call themselves Jews but are actually the synagogue of Satan, right? And this situation here, they are now like literally open about it, right? Kebzit, they call it. But really, it was behind that synagogue of Satan's behind that situation, right? Even in Nigeria, they are working, right? There are those people who recognize themselves to be the tribes of Israel, right? And literally, they are doing what the Ethiopians are doing. They are looking to be recognized by the Zionist state. And that was a mistake, right? Now, the situation here in Nigeria has been averted, and it's actually pretty hot as of now, right? And then we have a new player, right, over there, right? All of these places, war, 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 right? Look at this. Now, what I think is the people of the northern half of Africa made the mistake of taking the economy upwards, right? I was listening to the manager of Dangote. You know, he just gave an example like our jet fuel is being sold in America. Like he was proud of that because they always do this. You know, they see it as a standard of, I don't know, quality, but that's not the case. We know that not to be the case. So, my advice to you, move this way. Build infrastructure to move this way, downwards, not going up. It's gonna be desolate real soon. It's gonna be desolate really, really soon. Okay? So, there is a union between this, that, 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 and that. Right? These guys here, still a big question mark. So, I want this. Somebody please inform this guy. Yeah. And these guys. Right? Everybody else will follow. Okay? If you give me that, then I'll give you victory. over any weak ass group that is running amok over there. Now, the real question is, can Senegal, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Chad, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Burkina Faso come together? That's a question yet to be answered. Okay? So, that's what I ask for. And then you have to like see what will happen to those threats of yours. Right? So, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, they are going like great. Okay, but you can't leave out these other countries that I've mentioned here, namely Chad, Mauritania, Senegal, and Nigeria. Right? You need to make peace. Okay? You need to make peace. So yeah, that's all I had to share with you as of now. Okay? So yeah, see you when you see me. Or hear me rather. This is signing out. Bye.